The ultimate guide to creating Facebook ads. This tutorial will help you learn how to create the proper ads on Facebook that will help grow your business. So to learn more about Facebook advertising, go to facebook.com/business. So Facebook ads begins with Facebook Ads Manager. And this is at business.facebook.com/ads manager. Many students are worried about their friends seeing their ads or business Facebook page. So first off, Facebook ads and your Facebook page are separate from your personal Facebook profile. Your personal Facebook profile is just needed to create a Facebook page and this Facebook Business Manager, which is just linked with your personal account login information and not publishing to your friends. Unless, of course, you invite your friends to your business page or target them via Facebook ads. That said, you do need to create your business Facebook page first before creating a Facebook ad. You can do this directly at facebook.com/pages/creation. So now, as for Facebook ad creation levels, or steps, I'll refer to these 3 levels often throughout the course. The first level being campaign level. This is where you set your ad objective. The second level, the ad set level. This is where you set your audience, your targeting, your budget, your schedule, and your placement. And finally, the third level, this is the ad level where you create your ad. So step 1 or level 1, campaign objective. Your Facebook ad campaign objective is where you select what you want people to do when they encounter your Facebook ad. When you create Facebook ads, your first step is choosing your objective. Think of Facebook ads as a giant set of funnels. At the top of the funnel, you are building awareness about your brand and finding new potential customers. As you work people down the funnel, you want to direct them to take action, such as make a purchase or sign up for XYZ. Using the correct campaign objective will help you convert customers at each step of the funnel. For example, if you want to drive people to your website, you will create a Facebook ad campaign with a traffic objective. So step 2 or level 2, ad set. Your Facebook ad set is the step at which you select your targeting, audience, location, age, language, gender, interest, placement, budget, schedule, and more for your Facebook campaign. Editing your ad set will change the potential reach of your ad campaign. Smaller audiences will cost more to reach, but typically increase your ad relevancy since your ads can be laser focused. These are great for conversion objectives, smaller niche audiences that you're looking to convert. While broad audiences, 1 million plus reach, will be a lower cost to target and are better for top of funnel or first touch point ads. Now step 3 or level 3 is the ad itself. Your Facebook ad is the step at which you create your actual ad, select your media, your format, links, your call to action, and more for your Facebook ad. So depending on your campaign objective, you can select varying formats for your ad, including image, video, slideshow, carousel, collection, and instant experience. So I'll be providing this PDF with this lecture, so just make sure to bookmark these hyperlinks for future reference, as Facebook ad specs and image sizes and video sizes are constantly changing. So now let's create a Facebook ad. business.facebook.com/ads manager. Click that green create button. So step 1, select your campaign objective. Choosing the right objective. Remember when I compared selecting your Facebook ad objective to a funnel? Depending on where your customer is in the buying cycle and what your ad's ultimate goal is, will help you decide which Facebook campaign objective to select. Are you building awareness? Are you looking for customers seeking further information on your products or services? Are you converting interested people, or a warm audience, to buy your product or service? Or let's say your goal is to increase sales. Here's some example ad objectives to test for that. First, engagement objective. Create posts with an offer, coupon, or discount, and then increase engagement of these Facebook page posts. Next, app install objectives. You can use these to increase installs of your mobile app. Then there's conversion objective. Increase website conversions. This could include sales, signups. I do this by retargeting warm audiences or users that have interacted with your website or ad in the past. And then I close the sale. For example, I'll promote an expiring coupon code that will create a sense of urgency to a warm audience so they make that purchase. Finally, message objective. Connect with customers, answer their questions, and drive them from interest to purchase. Campaign objective. First 3 steps every time. So after clicking that green Create button on the Ads Manager page, the first step will always be to select your campaign objective. So once you select your objective, and you will name the campaign. Name your campaign for easy identification and future report analysis. As you saw in my example, CE Traffic-Men 1830-USA. I can quickly look at this and know I've created a Coursenvy.com traffic campaign objective targeting men ages 18 to 30 living in the USA. Next, set the campaign budget, whether you want daily or a lifetime budget. Campaign budget optimization distributes your budget across ads to get you more results. With campaign budget optimization, you set the overall daily or lifetime budget for the campaign you create. For example, if you create multiple ads or ad sets within this campaign, this is common when split testing variables, campaign budget optimization will optimally distribute your budget to all of these ads. This means Facebook automatically optimizes for the best results and distributes your campaign budget in real time to achieve those results. You can also access the Help menu at any time in your Business Manager by clicking that question mark button in the corner. So until I have an ad campaign optimized and I am confident about scaling up the daily budget because my ad is converting well, I will start with a small daily budget in order to split test many variables at once via multiple campaigns for just $5 per day per campaign. So what should your budget be? I always advise split testing many ad campaigns, remember, 1 variable per campaign, at that rough $5 to $10 daily budget per campaign. As you begin to see winning campaigns emerge, and you see a high ROMI, or return on marketing investment, shut off the losing ads and continue to split test the winning variables until you have an optimized and highly converting Facebook ad. So these winning metrics are the average of all my current clients. So they may be different for your niche, but they should be a nice base point for you. First, ad relevance. Anything greater than 60%, which equals average to above average rating. You want your ad to be relevant to the audience you're targeting. Next, cost per click. Your cost per click should be less than $1. Next, click-through rate. Anything greater than 2% is your goal. Next, cost per lead. Less than $10 for most industries. This can be much higher depending on your product or service's price. And finally, lead capture page conversions. This should be greater than 10%. Of anybody landing on your page to capture that free item or free sign up, 1 in 10 should be converting. So how do you scale your budget? Once I have the winning variables identified and a highly converting ad running, then and only then will I slowly scale up the daily budget by 25% every 3 to 4 days or 50% once a week. Never jump from a $10 daily budget to $50 in a day. Facebook will just burn through your ad spend budget. You want to slowly turn up the ad spend on these winning campaigns. For example, $10 week 1 for my daily budget. I would dial that up. The next week it would be $15 daily budget. Then that next week, dial it up a little more, $22 for my daily budget. This way you let Facebook grow with you and optimize correctly for your budget. How to create each type of Facebook campaign step by step. First, brand awareness. So our first objective, brand awareness. So when to use this? To increase awareness for your brand. You can do this on the platforms Facebook, Instagram, or Messenger. With the formats, single image, single video, carousel, or slideshow. The only goal of this ad type is to increase brand recall lift. This is the number of people likely to remember your ads within 2 days, as well as emotionally resonate with your target audience. Do not try to sell with brand awareness. This ad is for awareness only. So think of this objective as a touch point. The first touch point. A customer needs on average 7 touch points. This is them visually seeing your brand before remembering and purchasing from your business. So use this ad objective as your introduction or ongoing remember me ad. When I teach clients about brand awareness, I use the comparison on Coca-Cola. You don't see Coca-Cola on sale ads. You see brand awareness ads for Coca-Cola everywhere. So the next time you are thirsty, the 7 touch points, or 700 for Coca-Cola, will subliminally remind you to buy a Coke. So some best practices for brand awareness. This video is a prime example of brand awareness. It has subtle uses of the brand Under Armour in the video, which make the audience associate talent and skill to that brand. This objective is for promoting your emotion-provoking videos, stories connected to your brand. If your brand doesn't have a story or logo that will resonate yet, the next best thing is to promote XYZ, whether that's a pillar blog post, a service, a trial, a newsletter, an ebook, a webinar, for free so people can learn more about your brand. So we're on step 2, the ad set for brand awareness. First, you want to name your ad set to describe your targeting options. This will make reviewing your ads performance and identifying winning variables in your Facebook ads reporting much easier and quicker in the future. It is on this ad set level that we will select our target audience for this ad campaign. So keep your targeting broad with brand awareness ads. Remember, this is our first touch point with this potential customer. We are in the discovery phase of identifying our perfect target audience. To stay broad, I will just use my Facebook page insights to see the demographics. So for this brand awareness ad, I will target men only, ages 18 to 34, worldwide. So you can navigate to these insights, go to facebook.com/yourpageusername/insights. And then in that left sidebar on the insights page, click people, and there you go. You can see Coursenvy, 77% men, 37% 18 to 24 age, and 28% age 25 to 34. So based on my Facebook page insights, I set the ad targeting for this top of funnel brand awareness ad. As you can see, locations worldwide, age 18 to 34, gender men, language English all. If you want to target a truly new audience, make sure to exclude people who have already liked or followed your Facebook page via the connections option, also on this ad set level. Another great connection targeting I like to test is friends of people who like your page. Next, as we keep scrolling down in this ad set level, is placements. So depending on your campaign objective, you can select what device and what platform your ad will appear on, including Facebook, Instagram, their audience network, and Messenger. Unless you only want to target a certain device or platform, such as Instagram or mobile only, leave the placement selection as automatic placements, as we see the best results from Facebook auto-optimizing each campaign for the best placement. Facebook calls the different places they can show your ad placements. Removing placements will reduce the number of people your ad reaches. Automatic placement is recommended because this gives Facebook more flexibility to get you not only more results, but better results as it self-optimizes your placements. A quick pro tip, make sure your website is responsive and mobile friendly for Facebook ads. So open your website or Facebook ad landing page URL in the Google Chrome browser. Right-click anywhere on the page and then select Inspect in that menu, and this bottom pop-up will appear. On the left side of it, click this desktop/mobile view toggle button, and then your screen will toggle to a mobile view. So scroll your website and ensure it looks good on mobile. Now on to level 3, the ad level. Again, name your ad to describe your exact ad identity, media, call to action, text, and links. This will make reviewing your ad's performance and identifying the winning variables in your Facebook ads reporting just that much easier in the future. So first is identity. Select your Facebook page and Instagram account to appear as this ad's identity. Next is format. I get the best ROMI from video ads in brand awareness campaigns. Remember my Under Armour example? Now if you don't have a video, at minimum, try to test 3 image options. So select single image or video under this format section of the ad. Then scroll down to the media section. Make sure you follow these media best practices for sizing your images and file types when uploading these. Click this Add Image option. Then you can toggle between placements to see how your ad looks in every view, such as Facebook Mobile, Instagram, and so on. The goal with brand awareness is to cast a large net and begin building custom audiences of people who resonate with your ad. For example, an audience of users who click your website URL call to action button. So make sure to select Add a website URL and turn on your Facebook pixel so you can build your custom audiences for future retargeting ads. Also, as far as the ad itself, I will cover ad copy best practices later in this lecture. Our next campaign objective, reach. So in the campaign objective level, select reach. So you use these to show your ad to the maximum number of people in your audience. Reach ads work on Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger in the format of single image, single video, carousel, and slideshow. Use reach campaigns to promote your business to a highly targeted group that you want to ensure all see your ad. For example, targeting everyone driving distance from your store, or targeting a warm custom audience list of past customers that you want to reach entirely with the ad. Or finally, targeting people who have abandoned their carts on your website. So level 2 ad set for this reach campaign. First, select your Facebook page to link with your reach campaign. Reach ads are perfect for reaching everyone near your store. Hence the word reach. They want to reach everyone. So under locations, let's click that menu. For my dentist clients, I will select people who live in this location so I don't target any users just visiting the city. Locations is a great area to split test to see if travelers versus people living in your city engage with your offer differently. So as you can see, we can target everyone in this location, people who live here, people recently in this location, or people traveling in this location. So I selected people who live in this location. Then I will select my local business's target address or city with a radius of how far you know your customers will commute to you. So for example, this client has multiple dog daycares in Huntington Beach, California, so I will do a 10-mile radius around the entire city. Then I will select my audience targeting. I want to reach everyone with the interest of dogs for this reach ad. So under detailed targeting, I search dogs. Now scroll down further in this ad set. Placements, I'm going to leave as automatic. But now look under optimization and spending controls. What is unique about the reach campaign is the ability to set a frequency cap. This keeps people from seeing your ad too often. Just enter the minimum number of days that should pass before someone sees your ad again. Facebook is allowing you to spread your ad spend over a larger number of people without making customers too angry about seeing your ad too much. So I like to follow the one impression every 7 days so they can see the ad once every week. Now onto the ad level for this reach campaign. Make sure to split test a single image versus a video ad. I am always surprised by what resonates and what doesn't from campaign to campaign. Again, when relevant, use a website URL to drive people to a website where you can collect that custom audience with your Facebook pixel for future retargeting ads. Next, the traffic objective. So on the campaign objective page, select traffic. Traffic ads are used to send people to your website or increase engagement with your app. Traffic ads can be used on Facebook, Instagram, the Audience Network, or Messenger. In the formats single image, single video, carousel, slideshow, or collection. The main way I put traffic objective ads to use for my clients is by growing their various custom audiences. By driving traffic to your website that has a Facebook pixel installed on it, and having a Facebook custom audience created to capture that traffic, you can not only retarget these warm custom audiences in the future, but also create lookalike audiences of them as well for future split test ads. Traffic equals website clicks. So as an example, if you're trying to get people to your e-commerce store and browse your products, use a traffic campaign to direct people right to your website. Some best practices. The traffic objective is a great area to fine-tune your perfect audience. What target audience is engaging most with your content? Test varying interest. Split test gender, age, location, everything. What ads are getting the highest relevance scores? Finally, what ad variables are driving the lowest cost per action? My goal is to split test variables to find the perfect audience and the most relevant ads. Now onto the ad set level for this traffic ad. First, select where you want to drive this traffic. I see the best results from using website traffic ads. Detailed targeting is a great area to split test variables. For example, the interest marketing has 621 plus million people. So I'll select my target location, US, that age range, both genders, and marketing. So with just the location, age, and the interest of marketing selected, this ad's potential reach is 74 million people. And with our current set daily budget, our ad will reach over 9,000 people per day. You can also exclude or narrow your detailed targeting via the exclude people and narrow audience link. Test one variable at a time at the ad set level to see what targeting is driving the best results for your ads. For example, I chose to target parents all and narrowed the targeting to just parents that had an interest in cats, but also excluded people who match the interest of dogs. So this ad will target the 2.2 million people in the USA that are a parent, like cats, and have no interest in dogs. This is a perfect top of funnel audience to target for my client that sells cat-themed children games. Next, the ad set level for this traffic ad. One of my favorite traffic campaigns ad formats is the carousel. But make sure to split test against single image and video campaigns as well. The priority of ads I create for clients is first, video ads. I get the best results hands down for every type of campaign. Second, single image ads. These are great for split testing those 3 to 5 and even more images to see which one performs the best, which one gets the best clicks, the lowest cost per action. And third favorite is this carousel ad. I love to use carousel ads as a way to discover my best performing image or video. Let me show you an example. So I selected carousel under format, scroll down, and as you can see, this 1, 2, 3, that is each carousel card. So select an image or video, a headline, a description, and a URL for each carousel card. And make sure to check this box at the bottom, automatically show the best performing cards first. So Facebook will auto rearrange this 1, 2, 3 and more cards in the order of best performing. So as you can see in my ads manager here, I've expanded a carousel ads campaign. So with a carousel ad, I can identify which carousel image or video drives the most clicks, then use that winner in a new campaign. So as you can see, I split test 8 different carousel cards in this campaign. And the clear winner is 80 clicks. This final carousel card drove the most engagement. So to see this breakdown in your ads manager, over in the top right of the screen, the breakdown menu, click that, and under by action, select carousel card. Next, engagement objective. So at the objective level, select engagement. You'll use engagement ads to get people to engage with your Facebook page or Facebook page post. This includes post engagement or boosting posts, getting page likes, and getting event responses and attendance. This works on the platform of Facebook, Instagram, but do note event ads are not available on Instagram, in the formats of single image, single video, and slideshow. So some best practices for engagement. Organic reach, or people who liked your Facebook page and see your Facebook page posts in their newsfeed, has nearly flatlined on Facebook. Less than 10% of your Facebook page followers will organically see what you post on your Facebook page. Facebook is getting greedy, to say the least, and therefore you need to pay to get your content viewed. So this means you will need to create post engagement ads. But first, before post engagement ads, I like to build clout for my Facebook page via Facebook page likes. I get my clients to a minimum 1,000 page likes before we do anything else. When a new potential customer sees your Facebook page only has 1 or 2 likes, they will lose confidence in your brand. So build up your clout, trust, dependability first with Facebook page likes. So we select the engagement objective, and as you can see, we scroll down. The engagement objective has 3 sub options to choose from: post engagement, page likes, or event responses. So let's start with that page likes campaign. So now we're on the ad set level for this engagement page like. So first, select your Facebook page that you are seeking page likes for. I like to split test my page like campaigns via the detail targeting field. In one campaign, I will target competitors' pages. In another campaign, I will target work or job-based demographics, like this example. The split test ideas are endless to find the best variables for your target market. You also want to make sure to exclude people who already like your page, as that would be wasted ad spend. So under connections, Facebook pages, exclude people who like your page. So on the ad level for this engagement page likes ad, you have the option under format for a single image or video. I like to create 2 campaigns and split test single image versus a video for my page like ads to see which gets me the lowest cost per page like. Be direct with page like ad copy. Give users an instant reason to like your page. As you can see in our example, an emoji, thumbs up, like our page, great image, leading down to that page like button. Now it's time to create post engagement ads. So again, back to the objective step, click engagement, and then select post engagement. Some best practices for post engagement. Post engagement is only meant to promote or boost a specific post on your Facebook page. If you have a website link in your post, note that this post engagement ad is not a 2-for-1 deal. Facebook is optimizing and targeting users more likely to engage. These are people who like, comment, and share. this ad isn't optimized for people clicking on a link to your website. So while it's okay to have a link in your post you promote, it is best to keep the user right on Facebook for the best ROI on post engagement ads. If you want traffic to your website, use the traffic or conversions objectives, as they are optimized to do that, as opposed to this post engagement, which is optimized to get those likes, comments, and shares. So now we're on the ad set level for that post engagement ad. 3 campaign split tests I like to create and find the best results from include: first, target a lookalike audience of your current Facebook page followers. My second go-to, go broad and target your competitor's Facebook page, or similar if they don't appear in detailed targeting, and enable the expand option. Number 3, target just your current Facebook page followers via the connections option. So let's do that first example. Number 1, Facebook page lookalike audience. If you don't already have a lookalike audience created of your Facebook page, you can do this right within your ad set via the Create New link under the Custom Audience field. So click that Create New in the drop-down, select Lookalike Audience. Now in this Create a Lookalike Audience pop-up, select your Facebook page audience, select the audience location, and the audience size. I see the best results from 1%. So we've created that. Now that lookalike is our target custom audience. This is a great ad for finding people that are similar to your current people who like your page. So now, number 2, target competitors with the expand option. Targeting your direct competitors and checking the expand your detailed targeting box will enable Facebook to find users similar to your current detailed targeting. This is a great top of funnel ad I use to build my custom audiences, which I can then retarget with conversion ads or create lookalike audiences of for future testing. So here's my competitors under detailed targeting: Khan Academy, Skillshare, Udemy, and then I check that box, expand your detailed targeting. So Facebook will go find other pages like these 3 pages I supplied. And now that third favorite option for post engagement ads, target your current Facebook page fans. Users who already liked your Facebook page is a warm audience that will be more likely to engage with your post. So under connections, select Facebook page, people who like your page, select your page. Now on the ad level, you have 2 options for selecting posts to boost. First, you can use an existing post that is already published on your Facebook page. This is the most common. Or you can create a new post that is known as a dark post or unpublished post that is only promoted as a post engagement ad to your target audience of choice for this ad. The post is not actually posted to your Facebook page, hence the name unpublished post. This is a strategy I use to test post content first to see what gets the most engagement. Then I will post those best unpublished posts to my Facebook page. Once you create an unpublished post that drives a ton of post engagement and you want to post it to your Facebook page, just follow these steps. So on this page post page, select this unpublished post. So click that checkbox and then click the actions menu, and in that drop down, select publish. The final engagement campaign type is event responses. So now we're on the ad level for this event response. For these event response ads, you will need to have an event already created. Type your event name or enter its Facebook URL right into this event field. If your event does not have an online ticket link, or if it's already expired, this cannot be promoted. So to create an event via your Facebook page, select the event option above that create post box. So where you write in your post on your page, just click that event button. In this pop-up of new event for your page, completely fill out the new event details and then click the publish button. Do you notice the ticket URL? That's where you can add a link to your ticketing website. Make it as easy as possible for people to buy tickets to your event. Integrate your Facebook event with one of these top-rated ticket sales providers, such as Shopify, EventBee, or Eventbrite. My best ROMI for my clients with events is to target past customers via the custom audience, customer file option. And I will use email addresses of these past customers. A great split test campaign to compare against for events is creating a lookalike audience of these past customers, then targeting just the location of that event at the ad set level. So for example, here's our targeting of a lookalike audience of our current customers, and then I target them in the location of our event, Los Angeles, 25-mile radius. Next, app install objective. So select the campaign objective, app installs. App install ads are used to direct people to an app store where they can download your app. You can promote these on the platform of Facebook, Instagram, the Audience Network, or Messenger via the format of single image, single video, carousel, or slideshow. App install ads require the Facebook SDK to be installed on the mobile app and for the app to be listed on Facebook. While performing this installation, have your web developer register your mobile app for proper tracking of your app install ads. Share these links with your app developer. First, the app setup for SDK link. Second, the register your mobile app for app ads. So on the ad set level for app installs, under the app option, click that App Store menu. In this dropdown, select the app store your app is located on. So if you have the same app for iOS, for Android, you do have to create one ad for each varying app. Once you have that selected, just paste in the URL of your app. Next, you can scroll down to Audience, fill out the targeting you want, and then on down to Placements, still on this ad set level. App installs are ads that you need to split test campaigns placement and devices with. I see my highest return from placements on Instagram only ads. Next, select devices you want your ads to appear on. Also make sure you know what OS or operating system version your app works on and specify that as well. Pro tip here, I've seen my clients' app installs increase by up to 10x when I simply toggle on only when connected to Wi-Fi option. Think about it. When you are on Wi-Fi, you are much more likely to install an app. Now onto the ad level for this app installs ad. Another area you can split test for app install ads is image versus video. I personally see the best ROMI from simple screen recordings, videos, of me using the app. So just Google how to record the screen on your insert phone type. Here's a direct link to do this for an Apple iPhone. So I will just start by clicking the app and then navigating, playing in the app, showing people what it's like to use this app and why they should use it. Next, video views. Select the campaign objective, video views. These are used to promote video views. In these videos, consider using comedy, behind the scenes footage, product infomercials, customer testimonials, anything to bring awareness about your brand in a video format. Video views can be promoted on the platform Facebook, Instagram, or Audience Network via the format single video, carousel, or slideshow. Many of my clients ask me, why use a video views campaign when I can upload a video to nearly every other campaign objective? That is correct, but this objective is literally optimized for just getting videos increased views. Facebook is favoring video content uploaded directly to their platform more and more over users just sharing a YouTube link. So you should take advantage of this. Never share a YouTube link on your Facebook page of your content. Rather upload it directly to your Facebook page and use a video views ad to give it a boost. So best practice for video views. Video view ads are great for targeting cold audiences. Remember, cold is someone who has never seen your product or brand before, while a warm audience is someone who is engaged with your brand already, and a hot audience is one that has taken action, i.e. added to cart, purchased, and so on. Video view ads are a perfect first touch point with your future customer. This is a way for you to get potential customers to see your product, logo, business, and then retarget them with a different ad by creating a custom audience of people who engaged with your video at different levels, such as length of viewing. So go to your Facebook page. In that write a post box, post a video to your Facebook page. Upload your video, add your title and details, and publish your video. Wait for your video to upload to your Facebook page video library. And now we're back in Ads Manager. We selected video views as our objective. We're on the ad set level. So remember, with Facebook ads, the broader the targeting, the cheaper. The smaller the potential reach, the more expensive. So to get cheaper video views, I will target a broad audience, such as marketing as the interest in my entire target market of the United States. So this is 75 million total potential reach. So at the ad level of this video views, click the Add Video button under Media. In this Select Videos pop-up, in that top menu, click that, and in the drop-down, click Page Videos. And then select the video you just uploaded to your Facebook page. I always suggest referring to your website in videos so you have a relevant website URL you can direct this video view traffic to after they watch your video or during their watching. For example, we are promoting a long-form video on how to create retargeting ads. But during the video, I also mention we offer ads management services. And then I promote that again in our headline, let us manage your retargeting ads for you. And then I have the call to action button, sign up, add a website URL, paste in our link to our ads management services. So I'm getting views on my video. People are learning how to create Facebook retargeting ads. I'm building brand awareness for Coursenvy. This is a win-win-win. Now you can also create a slideshow with images. If you don't have a video, let me show you how to combine images and text. So in this pop-up video creation kit, create your own slideshow or choose from a template. Slideshows are a great way to describe your products via images and text slides. As you can see, my scene 2 of this slideshow is an image of an herbs product we have, Grow Herbs at Home. So until you can create videos, slideshows is a great alternative because moving images just perform better in Facebook ads. Next, lead generation ads. So select the campaign objective, lead generation. These are used to collect lead info such as phone numbers and email addresses from people interested in your business. These can be promoted on platforms of Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger in the format of single image, single video, carousel, or slideshow. Facebook users don't like leaving the platform. They are on Facebook for a reason. So the lead generation ad is in place to keep your potential customers on Facebook while they supply their information to you in exchange for your value offer, such as free services, ebook, consultation call, and so on. Once a lead is submitted, the lead's data, the fields you collected on your lead generation form, will be available on your Facebook page. So as you can see, on the Coursenvy Facebook page, so you can download the lead details to a CSV file for up to 90 days from the time they are submitted by a user, or you can connect the leads directly to your CRM system. Split test lead gen versus conversions. Lead generation ads are great for split testing against conversion ads that direct users to your website's lead capture page. The Facebook objective with the higher lead conversion rate truly varies 50-50 for my clients. So these two objectives are worth split testing for your niche. Some people prefer staying on Facebook to give you their information, i.e. lead generation ads, while some people don't mind going to your website and filling out their email and phone number and whatever else in your lead capture page via a conversion ad with a conversion of lead. So as for the lead generation ad, the main difference is on the ad level. You will create the instant form that you will use to capture the information you need from your leads. Next is the messages objective. Once on the campaign objective page, select messages. These ads are used to get more people to have conversations with your business and answer customer questions. You can use these ads on the platforms of Facebook, Instagram, or Messenger in the ad format of a single image, single video, carousel, or slideshow. So some best practices for message ads. So many of my clients just want to get their customers off of Facebook. Now I get it, but think as if you were in the customer's shoes. You invaded their social media feed with your ad. The least you can do is stay on this platform. That is why I see the message ad as the perfect middle ground. Message ads send people from ads into their Facebook Messenger conversation with your business. During ad creation, you'll create both the ad and the welcome message people see in Messenger after they click your ad. I see the best ROI from message ads paired with e-commerce stores. Messages help the customers with any last-second questions before purchasing make that final decision and let you help them with any customer service needs. Plus, data shows users prefer chats over email because of the instant support and response. Also, I advise integrating the Facebook Messenger into your website as an instant chat opportunity that will help you close way more sales. So to learn how to install the Facebook Messenger as your chat option for your website, just go to this link. So now on the ad set level for the message ad, first thing, message destination. Select where you want to send people to message your business. Messenger or WhatsApp. So we want to keep them on Facebook. We select that drop down. Clicks to Messenger is our first option. This sends people from ads in Facebook and Instagram or Messenger into Messenger conversations. You will create both the ad and the message people see in Messenger. Next are sponsored message. This means sending a targeted messages to people who have an existing Messenger conversation with your business. This is perfect for re-engaging with those initial clicks to Messenger ad conversations. So we need to start with the clicks to Messenger ads first to establish that initial message with your customers. Also, so we can contact them with future sponsored message ads. I get the best return from retargeting people who have added an item to the cart but didn't check out. Typically, they just needed a question answered, which can be done via Messenger. Create this custom audience based on your website traffic Facebook pixel events. So click Create New, Custom Audience, Website Traffic. And now we are at the Create a Website Custom Audience. First, I will select the audience I want to create this audience around. For this one, I want to choose it from my event. So I scroll down to Add to Cart. So as you can see, I created a custom audience of users who added an item to their cart, but excluded users from this audience that never made a purchase. This audience is perfect for message ads as they most likely still have a question about your product or service and just need some customer service, which you can provide via this Facebook Messenger chat. So I named my audience, Add to Cart, but no purchase, Create Audience. Now on the ad level for this message ad, offer this warm audience a helping hand via customer service to help close the sale. This ad copy, for example, hey, we saw you were interested in our Sales Funnel Secrets course. Any questions I can help you with? With a headline of Ask Away, click the Send Message button. So also on the ad level, here's where you will create this messenger, this template. So first, select your message ad goal. Start conversation or generate leads. For this add to cart retargeting audience we are targeting, we want to start conversations. So I select that option. So now edit your welcome message. So when people click your ad, what is that first message going to be for this lead? First, edit your greeting, and then edit the customer actions. For this ad example, I want to create frequently asked questions that people can click and get an automated response to. Because typically in e-commerce, it all comes down to a few questions, such as sizing or shipping, things like that. But if these questions don't answer all of their questions, they still have the opportunity to message you right here in the chat. Next, sponsored messages. Remember, sponsored messages can only be sent to recipients with previously opened threads from you. So any future messages from you are not flagged as spam. Talk about an amazing way to re-engage directly with a warm audience or lead. This is a great way to re-engage with prospects who previously expressed interest but maybe didn't buy. Message them with a coupon off their first XYZ order. Or how about letting them know about a new product launch? The opportunities are endless for bringing your customer back to your store. So remember, once we have that initial message thread started with customers, in this new message ad campaign, select the sponsored message option and our Facebook page. So again, similar to the original message campaign, create your greeting and quick reply options for this sponsored message. Also notice at the bottom of this page the Connect Your Bot link. Facebook Messenger chatbots. Most customer questions can be boiled down to a few frequently asked questions. So why not outsource the process to a robot? My favorite chatbots include ChatFuel and ManyChat. Make sure to check out our Facebook Messenger lecture for a full Messenger chatbot tutorial. Conversion objective. So on our first step here, campaign objective, select conversions. These ads are to track and measure conversions on your website or app using Facebook Pixel events. These ads can be on the platform of Facebook, Instagram, Audience Network, Messenger, in the ad format of single image, single video, carousel, slideshow, or collection. So some best practices for conversions. I see the best results for my clients' conversion campaigns when I retarget very warm or even better, hot audiences. These are users at touchpoint number 6 or number 7 and are ready to make a purchase or make their next purchase. Conversion ads work hand in hand with your Facebook Pixel and are used to increase sales, signups, and any other desired action on your website. The more data your Pixel has, the better. Once I have a Facebook Pixel installed on a website and all my custom conversions, events, and audiences are created and tracking, such as add to cart, sales, sign up, now is the time to put Facebook conversion ads to work. Your goal is to have so much data in your events and custom audiences that Facebook can target the correct people that are most likely to take action. Do not start conversion ads until you've built up your custom audiences and Facebook Pixel data for at least a few weeks. So some example best practices for conversion ads. If you're trying to get people to purchase a product, retarget a warm custom audience of people who went to a specific product page but did not make a purchase. So I will use traffic ads to build up my custom audience size, then I will use conversion ads with the purchase conversion set to retarget that custom audience and close the sale. One important note though is the conversion landing page. The last thing you want to do is pay to send people to a bad landing page or website. The goal is to get your potential customer to instantly land on your lead capture page or sales page and know what to do to claim your offer, make a purchase, and so on. Learn more about creating amazing landing pages at this blog post, Coursenvy.com/what-is-a-landing-page. So we're on the ad set level for our conversion objective. First, select the conversion/event you want to track for this conversion ad campaign, i.e. purchase or view content, whatever event or conversion you want to track. Just click that X and select it in the dropdown. If the conversion you want to track is not on the list, you can click Define a New Custom Conversion. So in this pop-up, you can create a custom conversion. For my example, I created an ebook lead capture page. Once the user submits their email address, the form redirects to the URL Coursenvy.com/thanks-ebook. When a user lands on this page, I know this equals a conversion for this ad. So I named this conversion ebook download, selected the category purchase, and then I click create. So next on this ad set level, scroll down to audience for this conversion ad. I will select a custom audience to retarget for this conversion ad. Conversion ads should be targeting an audience that is familiar with your brand and just needs one final reminder or touch point to convert. This means make a purchase, sign up. So click that custom audiences field and retarget a warm custom audience. For my example, I am retargeting users who clicked my Instagram bio link. So I can create an ad that is very relevant to the content that is on that page. We can also exclude a custom audience. For example, I will include the custom audience of all Coursenvy traffic, but exclude the custom audience of people who made it to the course checkout confirmation page. By doing this, we are targeting warm users who have yet to make a purchase. This ad is perfect for closing the sale. Next, at the ad level for this conversion ad, as usual, my two best performing ad formats are single images and videos. Make sure to split test them for yourself. And make sure your call to action and value proposition are very clear in your conversion ad, like this example. So I'm on the ad level, I've added text that includes the value proposition, and then the headline call to action, get your free ebook today, and then added that call to action button, download. Next, catalog sales objective. So on the campaign objective step, select catalog sales. We use these ads to show products from your catalog based on your target audience. These ads can appear on the platform of Facebook, Instagram, Audience Network, or Messenger in the format of single image or carousel. So some best practices for catalog sales. Once you create your business.facebook.com account, you will be allowed to create a product catalog. Creating a product catalog allows you to dynamically add different products or services you sell to this Facebook inventory. With this catalog, you can dynamically retarget visitors who clicked on XYZ product or service but didn't purchase. You all know these ads, the ones that seem to follow you around the internet. Remember touch points. The potential customer looked at your product for a reason. They may have just gotten busy. Remind them that they forgot to buy it with catalog sales campaigns. So go to facebook.com/products and click that Create Catalog button to create your first catalog. So we've selected the catalog sales objective, scroll down, and select your catalog name that we just created. So now on the ad set level, first select which product set you want to promote. Typically, I select all products as I want to retarget potential customers to any product they have visited in the past. Next, scroll down to audience. My best ROMI, hands down, is retargeting a warm audience. Then select the type of visitor you want to retarget, whether that's viewed or added to cart. Again, the busy user is my favorite one. They viewed the product, maybe even added it to their cart, but life happens and they didn't purchase it. Remind them with this ad. Viewed or added to cart but not purchased, last 14 days. Store traffic objective. So on the campaign objective step, select store traffic. So these ads are used to promote business locations to people nearby. This can be used on Facebook in the format of single image, single video, carousel, slideshow, or collection. Some best practices for store traffic. This objective was created specifically for businesses with physical locations. Store traffic ads let you target people around your physical business location. Two of my favorite features include helping customers navigate to your store and the ability to contact you via the store traffic ads call to action button, get directions, or call now. So on the objective page, we selected store traffic, scrolled down. First, select your Facebook page with a physical address location set. So if you haven't done this yet, you need to add or edit your business locations. You can do this at business.facebook.com/business locations. Store traffic ads are optimized for reach. Remember, the typical goal of reach is to target everyone in a certain area. So we've selected our page, click continue. On the ad set level, first we need to create a new store set. So in this pop-up, select your store or stores that you want to target for this ad. Click continue. Next, set your area to target. You can select fixed radius or automatic radius, letting Facebook optimize your area for you. Depending on your city, you should have a general idea of how far people will commute for your store's product or service. Finally, name and create your store set. Depending on your service, for example, I'd target just women if you have a hair salon for women only. I typically get the best results from targeting the entire location radius with no audience adjustments. But this is a great area to split test to see if targeting and narrowing your audience produces better results for your ad campaign. As you can see, just targeting a 9-mile radius around my office is still 1.1 million people. A great broad top of funnel ad, which I could split test against Facebook page admins or small business owners, people who would need marketing help that I provide at Coursenvy. Now on the ad level for store traffic, when you have multiple stores, you can select the ad voice option to cater your ad's branding to which location you're promoting. The main page is your main Facebook page, while the local page is your business location address page. As you can see, main page, local page, Coursenvy, Arts District. That's what we call our office location. So scroll down to the ad creative. This is where you can really dig into split test campaigns to see what works for your store traffic ads. I see the best results from carousel ads. So the carousel ad format, with the second card being a map card. This is a great way for Facebook to track actual visits via mobile devices. So provide a strong call to action and reason they should come to your store. Maybe a one-day sale, a free dessert with any purchase. The value proposition ideas are endless. And don't forget to add dynamic page fields that pull data from each Facebook page. Which leads me to split testing. Split testing is a crucial part of creating Facebook campaigns. The goal is to test one variable difference at a time in Facebook campaigns to identify the best combination of variables. This can mean testing a different image, ad copy, call to action button, audience or targeting, placement, and so on. Just make sure to test only one variable at a time. Otherwise, if you test multiple variations in a new campaign and that campaign performs better, you won't be able to tell what variable was the cause. By testing one variation difference at a time, you can identify the cause of the success or failure from campaign to campaign. Think back to your high school science classes with hypothesis testing. You would have your control group, then you would change one variable in the test group in order to document the differences in results. So number one way to split test is manually split testing. You can manually split test an ad via the duplicate option in your ads manager. So select the checkbox next to the campaign name or next to the ad set or next to the ad, whatever you want, to duplicate. So for this example, I selected the ad. I want to duplicate that ad because in the second version, I want to test one thing. So I select that checkbox and then I click the duplicate button. And then in that new duplicated ad in this example, I will change one variable and then click publish. So this campaign will now have still just the one ad set, but two ads under it. So I selected the duplicate button for that ad. In this next prompt, it'll ask you how many duplicate campaign copies do you want created in this original campaign. For this example, if you just want to test one variable difference, you only need to create one copy. So we're only testing one thing, setting it to 1, and then click duplicate. So as you can see, the duplicate's been created and it's a draft mode. So I just need to change that one thing and then publish this new copy, this duplicate. So edit the variable you want to test in this split test copy. For this example, I duplicated the ad for this campaign and will test a different call to action button in this split test copy. So I just changed this call to action to learn more, and then just click that review and publish button. So there are some cons to manual split testing. When creating a duplicate, do note that if you don't completely exclude the first campaign's audience, there will be audience overlap. Possible audience fatigue, people seeing your ad too many times, and wasted ad spend. This can be prevented via excluding audiences at the ad set level. Let me show you an example. You can exclude your first campaign's target audience in your second split test via the exclude link under custom audiences and under detailed targeting. So whatever audience I target in the first one, I'll exclude in the second one. So the second option for split testing is to split test during the creation. So just select that create split test option on the first step of your Facebook ad creation at the campaign objective level. So just click the green create ad button on your ads manager, select your campaign objective, and then toggle on the create split test option. Then you'll be prompted to select the variables you want to split test at specific areas of the campaign, including creative, delivery optimization, audience, or placement. Some split test examples include men aged 21 to 30 versus men aged 31 to 40. Another split test could be people living in Los Angeles versus people living in New York City, or a custom audience of people who've recently visited your website versus targeting a relevant interest in the detailed targeting section. So some best practices for split testing. Make sure to check out this Facebook link. But again, always test one variable at a time for more conclusive results. Also, focus on a measurable hypothesis, such as optimizing for cost per action. Third, use a big enough audience for the test. You can't properly split test 1,000 people. You want to test a broad audience to get the results. Fourth, use an ideal time frame. 4 days on average is a great split test. And finally, set an ideal budget for your test. Remember, 80% plus estimated test power. Dynamic creative. With the dynamic creative option enabled, you can upload multiple creative assets such as videos, images, titles, descriptions, and call to action buttons. Dynamic creative will then find optimized ad creative combinations by taking multiple ad components or assets you provided, these headlines, images, and so on, and automatically generate combinations of them. Dynamic creative will then optimize the creative components that deliver the best results for each impression served. Then your dynamic creative ads will show your targeted audiences the highest performing creative combinations. So who is dynamic creative for? The dynamic creative option is a great tool for Facebook advertisers with many assets who want to learn what creatively resonates with their target audience. So a pro tip here, dynamic creative is not a substitute for split testing. I will only use dynamic creative to find my top performing creatives from the hundreds of options I supply, titles, images, so on. Then I will take these winning ad creative assets derived from the dynamic creative ad and put them into my new split test campaigns, where in these new campaigns, I'm just testing the targeting at the ad set level. Again, those split tests are one variable at a time to see what audience drives the best results. But I use dynamic creative to figure out the best creatives for me. Now I just have targeting to figure out at the ad set level. I like to compare dynamic creative to machine learning. It is a Facebook tool that helps me identify my best ad level creative assets. Then I use these winning creatives in my new ad set level split test campaigns. Once I have my ad sets optimized, paired with these winning creatives, then I can scale up my budget on the winners and shut off the losers. So dynamic creative enables you to upload these individual creative assets. Then Facebook will generate multiple variations of these individual assets and optimize it to find which assets performed best in this campaign so you can create a better ad based on all the best creatives. So some best practices for dynamic creative ads, check out this website link, but as you can see in the image, there's many areas we can test. The text in our ad, the images and videos, the headline, the link description, the call to action button. So we're on a traffic objective ad. On the ad set level, under dynamic creative, just toggle on this option. So as you can see, it is on the ad level that you will add all these dynamic creative assets you want to test. The 5 test options are text, images and videos, the headlines, descriptions, and the call to action buttons. Keep adding the creative assets you want to dynamically test. Make sure to check out this Facebook link for understanding the results of your dynamic creative ad. But simply, you can go to Ads Manager, select your campaign, just click the checkbox that you enabled dynamic creative for, and then navigate to the Ads tab, where you're testing these creatives, right? Once on this Ads tab for this one campaign, click the breakdown menu in the top right corner, and in that drop down choose by dynamic creative asset, and then you can select which creative asset you want to sort by, whether that's images, the URL, text, headline. Once you select one of these breakdowns, you can see how each asset performed. Offer ads. The offer option is currently only available with the campaign objectives, traffic, conversions, and store traffic. Offers are simply discounts you can share with your customers via Facebook, and the users have the option to save the offer. As the admin or editor of a Facebook page, you can create an offer ad to encourage people to shop on your website or at your local store. Quick pro tip, I will use the unique codes option when I create my offer and then upload a list of single-use codes. These are typically for my Amazon product clients. Then I will run a 90% off sale to boost their product's BSR or bestseller rank in Amazon via these discounted sales, which will lead to a higher organic rank in search results and increased organic future sales. You can also do this for your own shop, WooCommerce, or Shopify. Just do it as a loss leader. This means selling your product at a loss for the first item, but you are capturing that customer's information for your future promotions, and therefore earning more from them and increasing their overall lifetime value as a customer of your business. So on the ad set level, under offer, just toggle that on and select your Facebook page. Then click the create offer button. In this create offer pop-up, fill out all your offer details, then click create. And then finish creating your ad as usual. When users click your ad's Get Offer call to action button, they will see the offer as it appears in this Create Offer Builder pop-up. Special ad category. If your business falls into one of these categories, some audience selection options will be unavailable. If your type of ad falls into one of these categories, make sure to select one of these options on your campaign objective selection page. If you don't, Facebook can disable your ad account. So when creating your special ad category ad, you will see the limitation details at each step. So as you can see, I selected housing. Some limitations include I can only target all genders, age 18 to 65 plus, limitations at each step. Building a Facebook ad. So some ad copy tips. Your goal is to add value to this user's Facebook experience. People are on Facebook to share with their friends and family. Facebook users don't like being hard sold XYZ product or service. People go to Amazon to shop and Facebook and Instagram to be social. So in creating your ads, think of your end customer with this mindset. Simply start the relationship with them, offer value, be casual in your tone and text, and share things worth sharing. Grab your user's attention as soon as possible with your text and headlines. People love actionable steps. For example, steal this headline: 7 things to know before you XYZ. Don't be salesy. Read your ad copy out loud. Would you say this in person to your potential customer? Do not sell your product's features. Rather, focus on the benefits your customers will gain and how it will help them. Always think in the customer's perspective first. Make sure to check out the 7 best ad copy examples at coursenvy.com/facebook-ad-copy-examples. So some ad media tips. Facebook and Instagram are social platforms. Try to always include people in your images and videos. Example, I love using my clients' actual customers or staff in photos paired with testimonial ad copy or even behind the scenes stories. Ask yourself before you create any ad image, would I share this with my friend or post it on my own feed? Do not use stock photos or photos you don't own the rights to. This is the fast track to getting a trademark infringement lawsuit slapped on you. Try to test at least 3 images and 2 videos in every campaign you run. The more the better. I am always surprised by which piece of media drives the most clicks and lowest cost per action. Test, test, test. Finally, watch me create an ad for a client and then toggle off the winning and losing ads a few days after testing. The 20% text rule. Facebook's advertising guidelines include a 20% text rule in media. This means that the text on the ad photos or videos cannot take up more than 20% of the photo or video area. The image itself should tell the story, or at minimum, grab the user's attention enough to read the ad copy and/or headline. Pro tip, test a bright attention-grabbing color and frame around your image for a split test. Take some time to play around with all these fields on the ad level, as it takes some time to see which field changes which part of the ad itself. For image editing, I suggest canva.com. Not only can you edit social media images at Canva, but they also have a nice selection of templates, graphics, buttons, and much more to use for free. Video ad tips. I see some of my highest ROMI ads come from video ads, specifically using videos in awareness and conversion objective campaigns. Pro tip, over 80% of Facebook video views happen with the sound turned off. So this not only tells you the importance of enabling and completing your captions for every video ad you create, but also how important visually engaging content is, since you should never rely on your voice or script alone to make a sale. Make sure to check out this link, how to create a viral video, at coursenvy.com/how-to-create-a-viral-video. So how do we caption videos? Once you upload a video at the ad level, click the Edit Video button. Captions display text on your video when the sound is off. This is perfect since 80% of videos are played this way. You can generate captions automatically or upload your own SRT caption files. Make sure to select or create and upload a video thumbnail image that is not only attention grabbing, but also adheres to the 20% or less text rule. Make sure to check out this link of the top 20 thumbnail tips. canva.com/learn/YouTube-thumbnail. How to reverse engineer ads. Go to facebook.com/ads/library and search for your competitor's Facebook page or any major brand, as they have a team of marketing employees creating their ads. So their examples are prime for borrowing for your own ads. Review that company's current active Facebook ads. Facebook audiences. Creating an audience on Facebook. Facebook audiences enable you to target people who have engaged with your content, website, or app in the past via custom audiences. You can also find audiences similar to yours via lookalike audiences. You can also save time targeting your known audiences quickly via saved audiences. Creating a custom audience. Custom audiences can help you reach people that already know your brand via ads on Facebook. You can use sources like customer email list, website traffic or app traffic, or engagement on Facebook and Instagram to create custom audiences of people who have interacted with your brand. Custom audiences are a really powerful way to target the right people for your ads. It's easy to create your own custom audiences on Facebook and then target them via the custom audiences option under the ad set level audience section of any new ad campaign creation. targeting a custom audience. So as you can see, I've created a new campaign. It's under this ad set level, audience section. I can select the custom audiences of my choice. So in this campaign, I've selected to target the custom audience CA, WC, CE all 90 days. So this is obviously short for something. CA stands for custom audience, website clicks, Coursenvy.com all traffic for the past 90 days. So I created a custom audience that tracks my website's users for the past 90 days, and I can retarget them via a custom audience. So this is really powerful because these are warm users because they know my brand, they know my website, they know my content. So I'm just retargeting them to close the sale or provide more value. In addition to targeting that custom audience in this ad campaign, I am also narrowing the targeting within this custom audience by setting the location to USA only, setting the age to 18 to 65 plus, and setting the genders to all. Since my custom audience is fairly new, my estimated daily potential reach, users reached, is just 289 to 836 people. So I'm just taking a segment of my entire custom audience by doing this, because people all over the world view Coursenvy.com, but we're just targeting the United States portion of that custom audience. So navigate to Facebook audiences at business.facebook.com/adsmanager/audiences. You can do this via your ads manager. Just click the menu in the top left corner. Under the advertise section in that menu, select audiences. If you have not created an audience yet, this is what your audience page will look like. We will first create a custom audience. So how to create a custom audience? Click that Create Audience button. In the drop-down menu, select Custom Audience. The Create a Custom Audience pop-up menu will appear. Custom Audiences. A custom audience equals a warm audience. Creating a custom audience enables you to connect with the people who have already shown an interest in your online content and were tracked by Facebook, Instagram, and your Facebook pixel. So make sure your Facebook pixel is installed on your website or app before you continue with this lecture. These users that are familiar with your brand, i.e. they engaged with your brand in the past, are a warm audience more likely to take action, such as sign up, purchase, convert. You can create a custom audience from your customer email list, website traffic, your mobile app, video views, post engagement, and more. Some best practices: whenever you create a new product, a new sales page, a new blog post, new website, new lead capture, new Facebook video, immediately after, you should log into your Facebook Business Manager, go to your audience page, and create a custom audience for that new content. Even if you don't plan on retargeting these users right away, I always want to be building custom audiences for future retargeting and future lookalike creation. You can start retargeting these custom audiences with as few as a single user in them. You just might not spend all your allotted ad budget by targeting this small audience, but you can start targeting a custom audience day one. I want my custom audiences populating with users from day one so they're ready to use when I'm ready to use them, or never use them. There's nothing wrong with creating a custom audience. I'd rather have it built just in case. Custom audience durations. You should create a custom audience at varying time durations for your most important time-sensitive pages. You want to be able to target users in the correct time frame to increase your chances for a conversion. For example, if a potential customer adds a product to their cart on my website but doesn't complete their checkout, would you rather retarget them for the next 180 days or for the next 7 days only? You want to target them while the product is still fresh on their mind. So in ad targeting a custom audience of add to cart past 7 days, that's crucial. Creating custom audiences with varying day durations enable you to reach the warmest prospects, i.e. the people who are very close to making a purchase. So a pro tip: whenever you create a custom audience, my rule of thumb is to create one at a 7-day, 14-day, 30-day, 60-day, 90-day, and 180-day. You never know when you're going to be using each one, so you just will have them all created. And remember, custom audiences update automatically. For example, let's create a custom audience for all website visitors based on my Facebook pixel for the past 30 days. So create custom audience button, select website, and in this create a website custom audience pop-up, enter the number of days you want people to remain in your custom audience after meeting the website traffic criteria you specified. So as you can see, include people who meet, I selected any, and I selected our Coursenvy pixel, and then I selected all website visitors and set it to in the past 30 days. People will be removed from your audience after this time frame unless they meet the criteria again. This is the duration of the users since their last visit. Custom audience naming. Naming your custom audience for easy identification is very important. You want to be able to see a custom audience name and know exactly what audience you are targeting when creating Facebook ads. You can name them whatever is easiest for you to remember. Here are my acronyms if you want to steal them. CA, custom audience, LA, lookalike audience, WC, website clicks or website traffic, CL, customer list. These are my go-to audiences I create right away for all my clients. But again, every business is different. So create the custom audiences that make sense for your brand. So take a screenshot of this custom audiences creation guide. I'll touch on a few of these. Website custom audience, all website traffic. This one's crucial. It's all of your visitors. This is a great lookalike. There's so many things you can do with this at different durations, long term. Next is a website custom audience based on an event, the event being purchase. These are buyers. This is a great list to create a lookalike of, to retarget for future sales. Next, website custom audience visitor by time spent, top 25%. So what does this do? It only builds a custom audience based on people's duration on your website. So this removes users who come to your site and bounce instantly. Those are worthless people to retarget anyway, right? I want to focus 80-20 on the top best people. They spent the most time reading my blogs. They spent the most time on my site. Next, Facebook page custom audience, everyone who engaged with your page. Next, Instagram account custom audience, everybody who engaged with your Instagram. Video engagement, I like to do the through play custom audience. These are people who completed your video or watched at least 15 seconds. Next, website custom audience of add to cart, initiate checkout, and people who visited specific web pages. All great for retargeting because they're warm people that we want to close the sale on. As for the specific web pages one, you want to create these custom audiences for all the key pages you want to track, such as a lead capture landing page, a sales page, a thank you confirmation page, or a checkout confirmation page. That's a success page, so you can track success and create lookalikes of people like that. Finally, customer list. I like to divide these up into two things. So 2 custom audiences, one by email subscribers and one specifically who have paid me. This is a higher end list and someone I like creating lookalikes of. I get the best return on my client's ad spend with the following custom audiences. First, targeting past customers for upsells or future sales by uploading a customer list. This is their name, email, and more data. Second, people who visit your website by time spent. Again, that top 25%. These are great for retargeting because they're warm audiences, especially focusing on the users who are spending the most time on my site, reading content, reading reviews, watching videos. Third, people who have watched a certain percentage of my videos. So this is a video custom audience targeting through plays, or I'll create a 75% plus watch time. This is again a very warm audience that converts well. Fourth, people who have engaged with your Facebook page or Instagram account. Let's create our first custom audience. In this custom audience pop-up, select website. Tracking website visitors. So first, pick the type of visitor you want to track. So you can see in this drop-down, all website visitors, a specific page, from your events. Choose the audience duration to track since the user's last visit to your site. Our example, in the past 30 days. Finally, name your audience and click that Create Audience button. So first, like I said, the all website visitors, this is a crucial one to create. Select your pixel, select all website visitors. This is great for building an audience of warm traffic that know your brand and website. Again, a perfect audience for creating a lookalike of. Remember to always create a separate custom audience for each varying time duration you will want to target in the future. For every custom audience we create, and we create for our clients, we create a separate custom audience time duration. So that's 6 separate custom audiences for each one. So for custom audience all website visitors, it'll be all website visitors past 7 days, all website visitors 14 days, 30, 60, 90, and 180. Next is website people who visited specific web pages. My go-to custom audience is 90 days of traffic who subscribed or registered to something on my site, such as newsletter, webinar, these top of funnel lead capture. And then we're redirected to a specific thank you page. Thank you for subscribing. As you can see this example, in the screenshot, people who visited specific web page, URL contains coursenvy.com/leads. I know that's the leads thank you page. So this audience is perfect for retargeting with an upsell or to target with more content related to what they claimed from your site. My sales cycle or customer trust building takes an average of 3 months. Hence why I retarget this warm user for 90 days. So should you use contains or equals for this URL option? Don't worry, we have an entire blog post on this topic that breaks it down step by step. As an easy rule of thumb, we use contains, but it really depends on your URL setup for your website. Another useful audience to create is excluding a specific page so you can retarget this custom audience until they reach a specific page. This prevents me from marketing to an audience that may have already signed up, such as for my newsletter. I could also use this technique to create an audience of people who have added an item to their cart but exclude those that purchased. Maybe they got busy and forgot to check out. Remind them by targeting this custom audience in a new ad campaign. So here's a website traffic custom audience example. You'll retarget this custom audience of people who visited your lead capture page but did not make it to the thank you page, i.e. the confirmation page for capturing this lead. So people who visited that domain, the URL coursenvy.com/lead-capture-page, but exclude people who made it to the thank you page. They actually signed up for that offer. So I'll create a new ad and target just this custom audience. Next, website events. You can create custom audiences based on your Facebook pixel events. You can create a custom audience of any website traffic you want. And I highly suggest you test every audience idea you have. But one of my favorites is retargeting specific events, such as purchase, as I know this audience has already bought and is willing to make future purchases. But for Coursenvy, since we sell a single product, the modmba.com, we always exclude this purchase event custom audience in our conversion Facebook ads that are seeking new customers, so we don't waste ad spend on customers that have already made a purchase. How to exclude a custom audience? So in this example, we are including to target our warm custom audience. This is CAWC 90 days. That is custom audience, website clicks, coursenvy.com, all traffic, 90 days. So we're targeting that, but we are excluding, we click the exclude option in custom audiences at the ad set. We are excluding our custom audience of past buyers, CL-buyers-modmba all. that is a customer list of mod MBA buyers. So instead of creating two separate custom audiences to include and exclude in your ad set, like the example on the last slide, you can create a single custom audience that includes both requirements. There is no difference, just your preference. So like this screenshot example of people who initiated checkout on your website, but excludes people who made a purchase, this is a great audience to retarget with a conversion campaign with the purchase event as the conversion goal. It is only collecting users for the last 14 days, so it is very warm users more likely to convert. In this example, as you can see, I've created a campaign. I'm on the ad set level. I am just targeting my custom audience of users that initiated checkout on my website, but excludes users who made a purchase in the last 14 days. This is a conversion objective campaign with the purchase event goal and the location set to worldwide. This is one of my highest return on ad spend ads. I suggest you test an audience for every step of your funnel, such as a custom audience that includes view content event, but exclude add to cart. Then the next step in the funnel, a custom audience that includes add to cart people, but excludes initiated checkout. See how that works? We're working them down the funnel. They saw the content, but didn't add to cart. They added something to cart, but didn't check out. Then I hit them with, they initiated checkout, but didn't finish and purchase. So you're slowly moving them down. They're just busy people that need to be reminded with ads. So some best practices. One of my favorites, website traffic, top 25%. Create an audience of users who spend the most time on your site. In the visitor type dropdown, select visitors by time spent, then select top 25%. Think of this audience like the 80-20 rule. This audience is typically your best 25% and the most engaged with your content. This is one of my favorite lookalike audiences. These are also users that read all your blogs, read all your reviews, watch your long form videos, and spend the most time on your site, i.e. they are warm, they are ready to buy. Market to them. Next is website frequency. Another website audience I see great results from is frequency. If a user visits a website a few times per month, they are a very warm audience and more willing to convert. So select anybody to target, pixel page view for example, that is my base pixel code, and then I select frequency is greater than, and for this one I typed in 3. Another best practice is using aggregated value, so create a custom audience of your VIP customers that purchase more than one item or more than a certain dollar amount. Again, click the Refine By link, then select the aggregated value you want to track, whether that's frequency, minimum of, sum of. So for this one, the user spent a minimum of currency $100, so greater than $100 in the past 180 days. So these are my VIP customers, the ones spending the most in the past 180 days. So best practice for website traffic. Another website audience I love for hyper-targeted ads is people who visited specific web pages. Like this example in the screenshot of users who visited a specific blog post URL. So people who visited specific web page, URL contains, that is my blog post URL name. So I know visitors of this blog post would be interested in a specific course we sell, making this a perfect hyper-targeted custom audience for future marketing. Next, creating another custom audience, the customer list. The customer list audience is always one of the first audiences I create for a client, as this is a hot audience that has already made a purchase or signed up for an offer, such as an email lead capture. There are two ways you can upload a customer list custom audience to Facebook. The first option involves you uploading a .csv or .text file of customers. The second option is to import them directly from your MailChimp. So download the customer list template. We typically use this .csv option, which also enables you to keep uploading and adding to this list in the future. You can add future customers to the same customer list. So fill out the .csv with as many identifiers as you can. Identifiers are the first name, email, city, birthday, because Facebook can find and match these Facebook users more accurately with the more identifiers you provide, therefore building a better custom audience to target and create lookalikes of in the future. So here's our customer list template in an Excel doc. So first, the main identifiers. It is required to include at least one main identifier in this customer list template. The more main identifiers, the better. This increases your chances of Facebook finding your customer's profile on Facebook and Instagram so you can retarget them in future ads. The main identifiers include email, phone, first and last name. Include every email and every phone number record you have for this customer, up to 3, in case they use a different one for their Facebook and Instagram login. So as you can see, I have 3 columns of emails and 3 columns of phone numbers. Next are other identifiers. Use as many of these other identifiers to increase the chances of getting a better match rate, i.e. Facebook finding your customer profiles. This includes city, state, province, country, zip, date of birth, year of birth, gender, or age, customer list, lifetime value. So the final column in your customer list is value. By adding a customer value, or total dollars spent on your website, you can create a value-based lookalike audience to find customers who are similar to your most valuable customers. The main reason to create a custom audience customer list with a customer value column is so you can later create this value-based lookalike. Facebook will use your source custom audience that has this customer value column to find similar users for this value-based lookalike. For my clients, I use the sum of all purchases, or lifetime value, by each past customer for this customer value column number. Once you have your customer list Excel file complete and saved as a CSV or .text, click the Next button on this Create an Audience from a Customer List pop-up. If you included the value column for even one customer, select the Yes option here. Upload your customer list file, name it, then click the Next button. Preview your customer list upload and confirm the column identifier mapping. This means matching the column name with the Facebook internal identifier. If you used their template file, these column names will match the identifiers automatically. Also, check the Actions Needed tab to map any columns that had possible errors. Once ready, click the Create button. Once you have your customer list file uploaded, which includes a customer value column, and this new custom audience appears in your audience list, you can create that value-based lookalike audience. So create audience in the drop-down lookalike audience. Select your lookalike source. This is the value-based customer audience from this lookalike source menu. Once you select a value-based custom audience, for example, I selected our customer list of buyers that had a customer value column, then you will select a single audience location and a size. We see the best results from a 1% audience size. Finally, click the Create Audience button. Customer lists are constantly growing, so you want to be updating your list often. Click your customer list audience name. The audience summary menu will expand on the right side. Click the Edit button. Simply upload a customer list including the added rows of data, new user identifiers, new customer values. This won't affect your original upload. Rather, just add customers to it. So click that Add Customers option and upload this new CSV. Pro tip, exclude custom audiences. If you have a robust e-commerce website with various products and customers that would make multiple purchases, there's no need to exclude ads from past buyers, as repeat customers are the goal. But if you're selling a single product or seeking lead captures via a single landing page, you'll want to exclude users who have already purchased or signed up in the past. To ensure you're excluding all the users you need to exclude, i.e. to prevent wasted ad spend, I will exclude both my customer list and my website event custom audience. For example, to ensure I'm not reaching any past customers in my campaign, at the ad set level under audience, I will exclude first my past buyers customer list. So that's the CL buyers. And I will exclude the custom audience, purchase event, past 180 days. So in case I don't have the most updated customer list, or in case someone's just outside of the range, this will cover it. Someone who purchased in the past 180, or someone who's already uploaded from my list. So yes, there's some overlap, but I want to make sure I'm excluding all past customers. Next, target people who engaged with your Facebook page or Instagram account. So again, create a custom audience, and we can select those two options. Retargeting your business's Facebook page and Instagram fans is crucial as organic reach keeps dropping. Organic means people naturally seeing your page's content in their newsfeed. Facebook wants to make more ad revenue, so they keep lowering organic reach, unfortunately. So in order to re-engage your followers and fans, you need to target these custom audiences with your ads. My best return on ad spend is targeting these custom audiences with the following ad strategies. So first is to increase post engagement by promoting posts to my current fans. Way better than targeting a cold audience. Second, move your engaged fans through your sales funnel. So drive them to your landing page, capture their email, convert them to a customer. Third, promote new services and products to create these lifetime customers. And finally, drive these engaged fans from Facebook to Instagram and vice versa to grow your following on both platforms. So first, targeting people who engaged with your Facebook page. Select the type of Facebook page engagement you want to create a custom audience of. Test any and all custom audiences to see what works for your niche. One of the first Facebook page custom audiences you should create is people who engaged with any post or ad at 30 days or less. We want a fresh or new audience. This is a great audience to retarget as they are warm and know your brand, therefore are more likely to convert. The first custom audience I create for clients is everyone who engaged with your page in the past 365 days. This is a great audience to create a lookalike of for my top of funnel ads. It has a lot of people in it, a lot of data points, typically 1,000 plus, which is required for a lookalike audience, and therefore will create a better lookalike audience. So for retention, set this in accordance to how warm you want your custom audience. I will select the past 30 days when creating a custom audience for people who performed a specific action on my Facebook page, such as people who engaged with any post or ad, or people who clicked any call to action. Think about it. You want your brand very fresh in the person's mind, so I want to target them again as soon as possible to close the sale. I will create a 180 or 365 day custom audience if I'm just trying to create the largest custom audience I can. More time equals more people engaged, right? Which is useful for targeting for general post engagement ads or page-like ads, or again, creating these lookalike audiences because they have a lot of data in them. Facebook page lookalike audience. Once you have all your Facebook page custom audiences created, you should create a lookalike audience of them all. Lookalike audiences are some of my best performing top of funnel campaigns targeting. I target this lookalike for new page-like campaigns specifically. As you can see, we can create a lookalike audience using the actual Facebook page itself as the source, which is simply all Facebook page fans found under the Other Sources menu. Or we can create a lookalike audience of people who engaged with our page in the past 365 days via that custom audience I just created. I prefer using this custom audience option as I can create a lookalike audience of users that are most similar to the newest users that specifically engaged with my page in the last year. So next, select your audience location you want Facebook to find these lookalike users in. Finally, select your audience size for this lookalike. I've seen the best results for my clients at the 1% level, which I feel forces Facebook to find a smaller, more accurate group of lookalike users. Next, let's create an Instagram custom audience. As for your Instagram custom audience, any user that stops and takes the time to double tap, like your post, comment, or watch your video on Instagram, i.e. people who engaged with any post or ad, is a perfect audience to retarget with middle of funnel and bottom of funnel ads. This always is a highly engaged split test audience I target for my clients. Why Instagram and Facebook page retargeting works. Using Instagram and Facebook custom audiences is a great way to re-engage with your most engaged fans. You can pick from different types of engagement and therefore hyper-focus your ad campaign targeting. Create different audiences based on the level of engagement so you can promote new products and services to the right audience. You can reach warm users who visited your Instagram profile and know your brand and are ready for another ad touchpoint. Remember, an average of 7 touchpoints are required before a customer will make a purchase. And finally, turn your most engaged fans into your best brand ambassador. Highly engaged users can become your exclusive product launch list for targeting, and let them know they are the first to see XYZ product because they are your VIP customers. People love recognition, they love exclusivity, and they love being rewarded. So let them know they're a highly engaged customer. They are your VIP. Next custom audience, video. People who engage with your videos is always a great audience to create. I see the best results from a high percentage watch video custom audience. The best result for custom audiences based on video engagement are from either A, people who have watched 75% or more of your video, or B, a through play. This is perfect for short videos because this is at least 15 seconds watched or the complete video itself. I also see great results from a 1% lookalike created of these custom audiences. So make sure to split test on your own. Some best practice for video engagement: create a video about your product or service for sale. Think of an infomercial, the common problem solution format video. Then create a video views ad campaign objective to promote this video. Next, create a 75% watch video custom audience right after publishing your video views campaign. So you're building a custom audience of users who watch 75%, and you can retarget in the future. Third, create a conversion objective ad campaign only targeting this custom audience, the people who watch 75% of that video. In this campaign's ad copy or creative, use a case study or testimonial video to convince this warm audience that watched your infomercial why your product or service is great. The conversion campaign will direct the users to your sales page, and this is a perfect 2-step funnel for many of my clients. It's brand awareness via the video, and then retargeting the people who watch most of the video. 1, 2, sale. So you can select this custom audience to target under the ad set level. So created a new campaign, that conversion campaign. On the ad set level audience, click in the custom audiences field, and there we go, select VV, video views. That's my engagement custom audience for video. So select that video option under custom audience. Once you select the type of video engagement, click the choose videos link. So I chose watch 75% of your videos. Now I choose the video. Select a video to create a custom audience of users you want to track who watched X amount of your video. Change the days to how long you want to track users. How warm do you want the users? People forget ads and videos quickly, so 30 days or less is common for us. Then click the Create Audience button. Next is the lead form custom audience. This is a custom audience of people who engaged with your Facebook lead generation campaign forms, including users that opened the form but didn't submit the form, opened and submitted the form. My 2 favorite custom audiences to create here is first, the opened but didn't submit, as I'll create ads retargeting this custom audience, asking them, why didn't you claim XYZ offer that expires today? Sign up now. Really force that sense of urgency with this retargeting ad. Second, I'll create a custom audience of this lead form, opened and submitted. This is for targeting with my product or service for sale, as this lead is warm and they claimed whatever free thing I was offering with my lead gen. Next is offline activity custom audience. You can create custom audiences based on offline activity, like in-store purchases or over-the-phone sales. You just need to create an offline event set. Next are event custom audiences. So select the events option. Some clients we have at Coursenvy make their entire income from ticket sales. So for this, we use event custom audiences. I see my best return on ad spend from targeting people who had intention of purchasing tickets. This includes only the people who entered the ticket purchase flow but abandoned and did not finish the ticket purchase. So this is a very warm lead. Next is shopping custom audience. Do you have an e-commerce store or a Facebook catalog? This shopping custom audience is simply an alternative way to create a website custom audience, such as for specific pages or specific events like purchase. Both collect the same users. It is your preference for which custom audience you create. Almost 90% of the custom audiences we create are website-based traffic. Lookalike audiences. Lookalike audiences use your existing custom audiences and pixel data to create audiences of new people who are similar. So Facebook does this by taking data points from your current audiences and matching them to find similar users on Facebook and Instagram. For example, you can create a lookalike audience based on people who like your Facebook page, or take a specific action on your website, or are in a custom audience. Only create a lookalike audience once your custom audience source is a minimum 1,000 users. Facebook needs this much data to properly create accurate lookalikes. Your source audience must contain at least 100 people from a single country to be able to create a lookalike audience in that specific country. Finally, include customer value data to improve your lookalike audiences. Again, that was via the customer list with the customer value column. I like to create a value-based lookalike audience of people who spend money. Preferably, if you have enough customers, filter out your customer list to just include recurring customers or the highest spenders. This is a great split test for lookalike audiences because you're telling Facebook to go find the best users. So first, create a custom audience, customer file of customers. Once you have that custom audience added, create a lookalike audience selecting this customer list as the source at 1% audience for your select country. This will now be a list of lookalike users most likely to buy from you. My favorite lookalike audiences? Custom audiences are always best. Someone who has engaged with your post, your website, watched your video. They're very warm. Second best is a lookalike. Facebook uses hundreds of data points to find users that look and act online nearly the exact same as your source or custom audience or Facebook pixel. Here are my favorite lookalikes. I create a lookalike of website traffic based on visitor time spent, top 25%. I'll create lookalikes of my Facebook page engagement, as well as my Instagram account. I'll create lookalikes of video engagement of through plays or 75% watch time. I'll create lookalikes of my e-commerce funnel, the add to cart, the initiate checkout. I'll also create my all website visitors lookalike, and I can do this for specific pages such as landing pages or specific product pages. And finally, lookalikes of my customer list. Again, segment these as much as you can by email subscribers, by buyer, by multiple time buyer. Pro tip, create a lookalike of your biggest custom audiences. Why? The more data points, the better. So head to your Facebook audiences page, click that create audience button, and then select lookalike audience from the dropdown. Lookalike audiences on Facebook help you find new people who are similar to your existing audiences. So first, select your lookalike source. This is your existing target audience. Second, pick the country that you want to target. My best practice is targeting one country per lookalike audience you create. And remember, the source must have a minimum of 100 users from this chosen country. And finally, pick your audience size. How broad or narrow do you want this lookalike to be? So you can either create a new audience source via this Create New Source button, or click to select an existing audience or data source for example, a custom audience we just created. For this example, I selected a custom audience as my source. Next, select your audience location by region or country. Where do you want Facebook to find lookalike users? Finally, select your audience size. As I've mentioned, I see the best results with 1% audiences as they are smaller and more accurate lookalike users. Audience size ranges from 1% to 10% of the combined population of the location you select. A 1% lookalike consists of the people most similar to your lookalike source. Increasing the percentage creates a bigger, broader audience. So a best practice here, create a lookalike audience for one country at a time at each of the following population percentages. So first, I'll create a 0 to 1% size. Second, I'll create an audience size of 0 to 5%. And third, I'll create a 0 to 10%. While 1% performs the best for us, some of our clients see great results from targeting 5% and 10% sized lookalikes. You can also create a lookalike audience via your audiences page. Just click the checkbox next to any audience name, again with a size greater than 1,000 people. Then click that Create Lookalike button at the top. Targeting a lookalike audience. Just like custom audiences, you can choose to target your lookalike audience via the audience section at the ad set level of your new campaign. Just click the Custom Audiences field, select a lookalike, and then choose from your lookalike audiences. Again, just like when we target a custom audience, you can narrow your specific targeting within a lookalike audience. For example, I want to ensure my ad only targets the United States and my target audience age of 25 to 44. So by selecting these options, we narrow our lookalike audience reach, but that's okay, as we don't want to be wasting ad spend on users that aren't in our target market. Special ad audiences. Creating a special ad audience on Facebook. This audience type is only available for ads in a special ad category, including credit, employment, and housing ads. This special ad audience setup is the same as a lookalike audience. Special ad audiences, again, only work for credit, employment, and housing ads. Since targeting is limited in these ad types, creating this special lookalike audience is crucial for your targeting in these niches. Saved audiences. Save time when creating new audiences for campaigns by saving your most frequently used audience. So just click that Create Audience button, select Saved Audience. In this pop-up, you'll set the following items for your saved audience: audience name, include a custom audience or not, location, demographic, languages, detailed targeting, and connections. You can be specific as you want under the detailed targeting to find your target customer via demographics, interests, and behaviors. Once ready, click the Create Saved Audience button. Now it's time to target all our newly created Facebook audiences via Facebook ad campaigns. So navigate to your Ads Manager and click that green Create button to create a new ad campaign. Once you select your campaign objective, on the ad set level under Audience, you can select your custom audience, lookalike audience, and saved audience, as well as create a new audience. So first, select your custom, lookalike, or saved audience at the ad set level during your campaign creation. So under this Custom Audiences menu, click in the field to select a lookalike audience or custom audience to target. You can also choose to exclude an audience. By excluding, your ad will not be shown to these users. Perfect for excluding past newsletter subscribers if your campaign goal is gaining new subscribers. You don't want to waste ad spend on current subscribers, so exclude them. Click the Use Saved option at the top of the audience section, so you can choose a saved audience to speed up your ad creation time for targeting an audience you market to often. New audiences and detailed targeting. New audience targeting. The final option for audience targeting is creating this new audience. This includes targeting by location, age, gender, detailed targeting, languages, and connections. With each selection you make, your audience size and potential reach will adjust as you narrow or broaden your audience size. Depending on your type of business and target market, the most common option I select for location is people living in this location. This ensures I'm targeting only users in my target market, whether that's a city, country. For my tourism clients at Coursenvy, we see success targeting people traveling in this location because we want to catch people on their phones and promote our local tourist attraction. So you can target local users at a varying miles radius around your address or city. So my city of Los Angeles, I can change the radius, or I can set it to my office and change the radius. Say I have a local ice cream store, I can target people with a coupon within a 1 mile radius. Hey, come for a free ice cream cone. Or you can target as broad as worldwide. So for the location, type in worldwide, therefore targeting every Instagram and Facebook user, over 2 billion people. Next, age and gender. For most of our top of funnel campaigns, we leave the age and gender broad at 18 to 65 plus and all gender. Unless you know your specific demo, starting broad is better to research who actually engages with your ads. To analyze your age and gender, you can do this in the Ads Manager. So in your Ads Manager, in the top right, select the breakdown menu. In that menu, select by delivery, and then select age and gender to see who is taking action on your ad. For example, you can see under my campaign name, in the blue highlighted area, male age 35 to 44 led to the most sales for this ad. So I could create a new campaign just targeting this demo because I know they're the highest converting. You can also look at your own Facebook page insights to learn more about potential target markets. Just navigate to your insights page at facebook.com/yourpageusername/insights. Click on people in the left sidebar and then review your fans' demographics. Coursenvy's target audience is men, 76% of our page, age 18 to 34, that's 63% of our page. Next, for languages, set your Facebook campaign's language to the language you plan to use in your ad copy and ad creative. Next, and most importantly, is the detailed targeting field. Click the Browse option to see the detailed targeting categories: demographic, interest, and behaviors. First, demographics. This includes targeting options for people based on education, employment, household, and lifestyle details. Next, interest. This enables you to market to specific audiences by looking at their interests, activities, the Facebook pages they have liked, and closely related topics. Do note though, not all Facebook pages will appear in the search results. This is at Facebook's discretion. Finally, behaviors. This includes targeting options for people based on purchase behaviors or intents, their device usage, and much more. When creating your own audiences and targeting via this detailed targeting field, always split test one variable at a time, meaning targeting one option per ad set you create to see which single interest or single behavior drives the results for your business. For example, in ad set number 1, I'll target Apple, the interest. In ad set number 2, I'll target Facebook access via mobile Apple iOS device, which is a behavior. So notice the category next to each detailed targeting search result when I type in Apple. You can see behaviors, employers, interests. We personally see the best return on ad spend from targeting behaviors. These are users who we definitely know fall in this category. Facebook definitely knows that this user accessed Facebook from an Apple iOS device. While interest, on the other hand, could be a user who liked an Apple ad one time, but doesn't even have an iPhone. We also see great results targeting specific demographics, such as parents with teenagers. That's not just an interest, that's an actual thing. This person has a child 13 to 17. You can speak directly to your target market via your ad copy. For example, hey parents, here's a great XYZ for your teen. The more personalized your ads can be, the better. Notice you can also narrow your audience or exclude detailed targeting audiences altogether via the exclude people and narrow further links. So as you can see in this example, we narrowed this targeting to parents with teenagers and click narrow further and must also match the interest of baking. So as you can see, our potential reach is 8.6 million. And now in this example, we narrowed our targeting again. Parents with teenagers, narrow further, the demographic, relationship status single, exclude people, the behavior, Facebook access mobile, Apple iOS devices. So this is potential reach, top right, 1.6 million people. So these are single parents with an iPhone. One final note for detailed targeting is the detailed targeting expansion option. By checking this box, you can reach people beyond your detailed targeting selections when it's likely to improve your performance, all via Facebook artificial intelligence. Detailed targeting expansion lets Facebook show your ads to more people, which may help you reach your optimization goal. This is worth split testing if you are uncertain who your target market is. Typically, I leave it unchecked because I want to know specifically who I'm targeting via my mass split test. Connections, you can reach people who have connected to your Facebook page, app, or event. By selecting one of these connections, it will narrow your audience to include only people with that specific connection who also meet your other targeting categories you've selected throughout this new audience. The default is to not select any connections. So the only way I'll use this is if I want to actually target people who used my app or used my page. Typically, I leave it as the default with no connection selected. One audience we see great results from for our top-of-funnel ads is via this connections though, is to select your Facebook page and then select friends of people who like your page. Friends are usually pretty like-minded, so I sometimes even get sales from my top-of-funnel ads targeting this audience. You can play up on this in the ad copy. Hey, your friend likes this page, what do you think of XYZ? My favorite audiences? The Coursenvy super buyer audiences. Instead of just uploading all your past customers in bulk, hyper-segment them based on customer value. I've listed a couple of my favorite custom audiences below I suggest you try, but also test your own ideas using the 80-20 rule or Pareto's law, focusing on the best users. Also, remember to always create a 1%, 5%, and 10% lookalike audience of each custom audience for future top-of-funnel ad targeting split tests. Remember, the source audience must be to 1,000 users before you create a lookalike. I often make cold sales to these lookalike audiences. So first, manually remove discount or promo shoppers from your buyer list. So this creates a custom list of buyers who pay full price only. This is a perfect lookalike. I'm telling Facebook to go find people that are willing to pay full price only. My second super buyer audience, create a custom audience of buyers who have made more than one purchase or over X amount, such as $100. Again, this is a perfect VIP list for marketing to for future product launches and marketing that exclusivity. And again, a great lookalike audience. So, hey, Facebook, go find people who spend this amount of money on my site.